And of course, he began the year by distributing and launching the Nyota program and rolling it out. He began in Eldoret. The next the next stop was Nyeri, where he combined a lot. He combined a lot of the counties from Mount Kenya region. But he also used the platform to speak some politics. He talked about the person who opposes him. He talked about who brought him initially to the Mount Kenya region. This looks more like a campaign rollout and not just the Nyota program. Don't you agree?
Well, what you're asking, Dimuli, and what the editors are putting here is the same thing. Where Kenya, we trade much on perception than the reality. Anything you do, how you dress up, how the stature, how you come up, how you smile, whom are you sitting
what
with,
you say,
everything. We've always discounted them into a political. Of course, we Kenya with the democracy, at the moment, it is so much premier. It pays much on political perception than the real cause where we want to go. First of all, I don't know, it's difficult sometimes to even respond or correct what my good friend is saying. It just confirms what William has been saying, that these guys have no agenda, they have no plan. Listening to their words and their speeches and the talks it sums up the biggest question which it has been put before them. It is enough time. You cannot, even the Bible says, you cannot have a bitterness until the sun sets. How many sunsets have taken place since even after impeachment? It is many. But the same bitterness is still what is coming out. That one is not going to change the nation. And let me say this. Please, for some reasons, there are some other level of discussion that we must come out of. Kenya is not only one region. Kenya is not one corner. I have a question. Why is it only in this region that we speak about political violence? And it's not only this region that is perceived to be opposing the president of the day. We've seen Western, we've seen Governor of Trans Nzoia, we've seen all these other people, and there is no evidence of violence. Some of these things are orchestrated to just win sympathy. Let me put it there. But in response to your question, as I've said, beside issuance of Nyota, which is one of the element or fundamental agenda that this government of the day, which is in place, spoke about. If you remember the Yellow Book, which was launched at Kasarani Auditorium, it laid out a focus on how to transform the nation. One of the issues was financial inclusivity, and this is what this regime has tried to utilize every resource, be it what is collected from tax, or be it any other donor money or a funder, to ensure that those elements are addressed. And that is why the issue of Nyota is focusing on the youth, not only just youth, but those youth who are disadvantaged, those who never found an opportunity to proceed in terms of education and give them more power to access opportunities. Because these are focusing on youth, those who graduated from Form 4, and they are at home, but they are business ideas to jumpstart them. And in any business, any good business, so-called business moguls, they never started from top there. It is something that you are building over time with your commitment and determination. And this is why the president said, we don't have every resource to give you, but we can just jumpstart your idea to run. So, President is in Mount Kenya today. He has gone down. Beside meeting people, he has gone inspecting projects. I saw a trend yesterday, Honorable Kadoni Mushomba, who has been critical of this government, even saying that I was insulting this government to ensure we have development. She was walking along Atamak above the road in our own constituency and appreciating that, indeed, the fact that I've been opposing this government, something is happening. I saw President inspecting roads in Nyeri, the interchange, which is a unique, a transformative element showing that if we focus on this way and open up the country. The other day, the president is launching dual-link and expansion of the road from Nairobi here, that is Rironi, all the way to Malapa. These are things that have been stuck for a long time. What Kenyans want to see, and it is high time we need to appreciate that Kenyans are intelligent and come out of this gugunism of owning people. Like now, who said Mount Kenya are bad people? Like, listening to my brother, the way they want to take us, that they are owning Mount Kenya in their pockets, that they want to determine, they want to shop the votes of Mount Kenya. They want to use Mount Kenya in the same basket to go and negotiate. The other day I saw him telling Kalonzo Musyoka, Kalonzo, what are you going to bring? I already have Mount Kenya with me. We need to sit down and negotiate for an... It is selfish discussion. What we are saying, Kenyans are intelligent.
Right.
We have a president that is a president of the Republic of Kenya. He's not a president from by virtue that is a Kalenjin by birth. He's not a president of a Kalenjin nation. That's why he moves across the country. The fact that we are saying Mount Kenya is stripping, Mount Kenya is coming back, he's doing his work as a president by going there, delivering on projects, investing on projects,
But it was
and
also
meeting
not-
the people.
it was also not
and in
on
the
a-
long run, is able to speak, is getting an opportunity
Yes.
to explain his agenda to the people well, because people of Kenya need to
Including
be
his political
explained
agenda.
over and over and demonstrate what is
Thank you,
happening.
Bwana Ruto, because it is not lost on Kenyans that the president has, for a while now, stayed away from Mount Kenya. Even during the campaigns for the by-elections, he did not show up in that area.
How would you expect him to reduce himself to by-election?
Now, after the by-election win,
Mutunga to ensure
Thank you,
he brings
Bwana
back
Ruto.
the seat.
Thank you, Bwana Ruto.
Mutunga would have failed, would be on him now. He did his good work.
After the by-elections of